Hey, what's happening, Tim, with Nomad Trading? Let's talk a little bit about what was moving today. Again, today there really wasn't like that stock, that really crazy day trader stock, or at least I didn't see one that really stuck out more than others. There were several that were moving, however, with the market. We can also talk about the market and how ridiculously propped up it is. I mean, come on, guys. Like SPY is back over the 200 moving average. Now, after hours, it's at 304. So if we look at the 1 minute chart, look at this thing climbing, just climbing like crazy. You can't tell me that that's realistic, and it kind of drives me crazy that the stock market is not based in reality at all. We have record unemployment. I mean, just 30 some million people unemployed, businesses filing for bankruptcy left and right. Clearly, the economy is not doing well. People are not traveling, even though it's summer. There's money that is not being spent. Yeah, I mean, it just boggles my mind how the economy is clearly not doing well and the country is clearly not doing well, and yet we got a stock market that's only about 10% off of its all-time highs. Look back here, all-time highs of SPY around 338, and here we are at 304 amidst an ongoing pandemic where the country is just beginning to reopen. And just, I mean, everywhere you look is dire news about how all the companies' second quarter earnings and things are going to be horrible. Just bad news everywhere. Unemployment skyrocketing. Just, and I don't know what to say other than the fact that it's crazy that it's just based completely out of reality and pretty much being, in my opinion, propped up. They try to prop it up to get it beyond that 200 level and keep it in a bullish look, technically speaking, so that way it doesn't start turning that corner and turning down, because they are scared to death that if it starts turning and starts getting some bearish indicators, they could be in a world of hurt if it goes back and retests lows. It almost seems inevitable that will happen, just because it simply doesn't make any sense for us to be 10% off of all-time highs in the middle of a global pandemic, knowing our country's in serious dire straits with unemployment reaching crazy levels. I don't know. To me, it just makes absolutely no sense that the market's where it is, but that's beside the point. We can still trade it intraday and scalp it here and there, which is what I like to do. Today, some of the movers were, let's see, GRNQ. That was a big mover today. I had a few opportunities. It was pretty choppy, so it was a little bit more difficult to find a nice entry. I mean, as far as the plays that I like, you would have been probably buying it somewhere right in here, getting into power hour as it broke the high of day. And even then, it didn't offer a ton of gain before it faded back. This is just the kind of stock that is a little bit dangerous, in my opinion, to be playing, because it's so choppy. It doesn't hold its gains very well. And sure, it did climb, throughout the day, but it pulled back as much as it gained. Just kind of a dangerous stock. Another one, MRSN. This thing was crazy. I did buy it somewhere in here and scalped a little piece of it, and then I shorted it up near 19 and covered around 18 in my CMEG account. I also lost money on it. Let's see, where was it? I think it was in here. I tried to buy it thinking that it was going to go back and retest highs, and it quickly pulled back and lost money on it there. So anyway, MRSN, it was a pretty good, looks, maybe it's got new news, or is it the same? No, same news. On pace for a record percent increase. Price target raised. Interim data from a cancer study was the news. But anyway, that was the kind of stock that I like to see a little more, considering it was big green day, first green day gapping up, very big, and then offering a couple of different spots. For instance, if you look back here at open, it kind of dumped into open, which you don't like to see. But then here it came back and tested that pre-market high and then ultimately pushed through. So good opportunity for a decent profit there. You're looking at 1640-ish and went all the way to 1820, even 1840 at the absolute high. So $2 a share gain, can't be mad at that. So that's a pretty good opportunity. And then again, an opportunity here if you're just buying the breakouts. Again, on this one, and it didn't really hold its gains all that well, kind of sold off afterwards, but it was pretty easy to short. I'm sure pretty much anybody had shares to short, so that kind of accounts for the fade after the big move. And also, the reason that this went where it went was because of squeezing shorts. You could just tell by the way it was moving and the action on level 2 that it was squeezing shorts. Every time it'd get to one of those levels, all of a sudden the shorts are panicking and getting squeezed out. So that was another exciting play. Let's see, what else did we have? I thought there was another one. PHUN. That just pretty much faded all day. Maybe it was NK. Yeah, NK was another one. If you were watching NK, it had a nice move from 520 up $2 to over 720 and then faded, but it curled back and, picture perfect cup and handle type setup where it tests the high of day, pulls back a little bit, and then goes ahead and runs. So you could have got in at that 740 area, breaking the high of day over here, and then, you couldn't have got the whole move, or at least most people don't. You're not usually that lucky, but maybe get 50 cents a share, 75 cents a share, Pretty good move, pretty good chance to make quite a bit of money. So that was another successful play. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got to say, and YouTube's giving me some error message, so I don't even know if you guys are seeing this. So I'm going to get out of here. Peace out.